And good morning. How's everybody doing out there on this Friday? Is it really Friday that fast? Wow, the week just absolutely flew by. Amazing. Waiting for the big move on XRP. Something is going to happen, right? Something's going to go down. Or maybe nothing. You know, a lot of times when everyone thinks something's going to happen, nothing happens. Let's take a look at what's going on in the markets today. So I've been looking at cover. Cover is flagging right now, doing a really nice flag. So watch cover today. I've been watching it all night. Been interesting. Bitcoin keeps playing games at this 18K region. Really likes to hit it, come back and up. It's hitting a trend line. Doesn't want to give it up. Doesn't want to give it up. Possible head and shoulder there. And then I'm in XRP down still. Wow, we went all the way up to 30 last night. And almost 31, actually. 31.1, it's looking like. I try to stay up every night to catch like the most of the move. And around 1, 2 in the morning, I fell asleep. And of course, they did it again. They do this every night. It's getting crazy. But they do the 4 in the morning. What is going on, everybody out there on YouTube? Oh, you know, I didn't send the link into the room. Let me send the link into the room. How's the stream going? No missed frames. Everything looking good? I was shorting Link last night. Did pretty well. Had a nice 76% gain. Funny. We're going to take a look at Ripple. Cool. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, so the stream looks great. Awesome. Awesome. Shout out to everybody this morning on this wonderful day. Let's keep the energy up, keep the vibe going. Got to get music. Having an issue with the music. I keep looking up for copyright free, and then it's there, but I don't have it, and then it's interesting, but whatever. Hello. Great, great.
No sound. I'll find valid in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
All right. Sorry about that. What is going down? All right. Everybody wants to know what's going on with XRP, Bitcoin, and these coins. Are we going to the moon? Are we going to the down, dark down deserts of the lows? And we will see. We will see. We will see. Let's take a look at Bitcoin starting off the day. I'm pretty deep in SBE. It's performing for me. I don't chat, so I go off news. Play SGMO with call options. Had 1000% pop yesterday in December 18th. $10 call options. Amazing. 1000%, man. Could you not produce your own background beats and sell them? Yeah, definitely probably good. Yeah, check the SGMO call on the stocks was legit. I know, man. Thank you very much. That thing blew up like you read about. Thanks, Mohit. Ageless Beats. We could play Ageless. Hey, yeah. It's a good idea. Throw him the bone. My buddy Ageless. Shout out to Ageless. Nice plug, Mo. Smart man.
Is expected this weekend in New Orleans.
Got a good vibe too.
What was the
Hell yeah.
weirdest? I
Hell
bet they
yeah.
haven't had snow in New Orleans for a million years.
Snow in New Orleans. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, check it out. So, I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at waves. Waves? See, I got these parabolas. See, it's in this beautiful, beautiful pennant. Waves is coiled up. Looking really, really nice. Well, we'll get into the show. Let's get into Bitcoin dominance, what we always do. I like this show here, this view. I could see everything I was in last night. Shorting Link, shorting XRP, and cover though looks like it's about to explode. Cover's looking hot, I'm telling you right now. All the way from 1100 earlier in the morning. They dump Bitcoin. Insane, man. They always dump it at like, it's crazy what they do. Anyway, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Start off the day. So Bitcoin went down last night. Went all the way to 17.5. Let's see how long this wick went. Okay. Went to 7.561. We all thought 17,600 would be the low. And the thing was, the idea is we're in this very, very big. This is the actual shape that everyone's looking at right now. Okay. Get rid of this. My projections of where it could go. So this is it. And you can see we have the 200-day moving average right there. Right? And we really respected the bottom of this trend line. So the idea is we either break through this trend line right here, or we end up bearish. You know, we end up going down pretty hard. So, like Warriors Maritimes Crypto League, what do you think about GSX, bro? We'll look at that. Dude, you at 6'4", good job. I was your 357 sub. Call me 357. Brad Wade, thank you so much for 357. Shout out to everyone here. Beginning the day. So check it out. We're looking at Bitcoin, and it's at the bottom of the trend line. Beautiful, right? Holding the bottom of the trend line. Should have broken the bottom of the trend line. And we also have swing down to swing down on the 4 hour, which is insane. And we have swing up. We have bullish divergence here. That's going to send us back up, in my opinion, to 19.9. Yeah. Nice dip buys for a lot of these coins on the low. I hope you kind of gave a gander. Like Band below $6, unbelievable. Dot below $5, that's really a steal. These are all coins you really want to pay attention to. Now let's take a look. Yesterday, the 4 hour just looked dirty because it was like about to cross, but it kept getting rejected. Now it's pretty low. It's at the place where it really, I feel like it's too extended at this point. I think it might be not a good idea to short at the moment. We'll see. I'm still in that short with XRP up 283. May just cut it off. We were up like 450 at the most, and actually, when it went to 30, last night, 31 even. I was up even more. But take a look. They did that at 3:30 in the morning, though. They do it literally between 3 and 4 in the morning. There's a dump every single time. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. They know you're like, you can't wake, or they wake up at those times. They party all night and then they tank the market, you know. Anyway, so right now the 4-hour looks pretty good. We have bullish divergence spotted here on the 4-hour, which is very, very strong. We have the MACD turning up. We have the Stokes turning up. So right now, 4 hours telling us, yep, you can long me all the way back to the top, baby. You know, that's just what it's saying. That's what it's saying. That's what I like to see. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour, we came the same idea here. Look, there's your bullish divergence. Swing down to swing up. And bullish divergence really creates the patterns. I was talking about this yesterday, and I was talking about it in the tutoring session, how the pattern is created completely by bullish divergence and bearish divergence, right? So look, you have swing up to swing up here, and then you have swing down. It's like we live in this microcosm where the divergences, and that's why I tell people that it's run by bots and traders, because we're the ones seeing these things. I would sell the top right there. Boom, came down. I would buy the bottom right here, right? Because of the bullish divergence. And I explained to a lot of people is you can really go in and out on bullish divergence. Just keep a clean slate with it, right? Go in here and get out right there. And then get in here and then get out right here. Pattern trading. He has to provide a bearish response. Interesting. We're going to the low of the lowest low in the history of the lows. Prepare for your low parachute, because we're going low. I don't know. I play it as I see it, right? It looked like we were going low yesterday to the bottom of the pattern. That's what happened, right? We're gonna take a look at XRP. Don't worry. See what's going on, and we could still break this trend line and go low. There's no guarantee at the very moment, right? What's going on? But right now, this is good. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour just had a MACD cross. So this is strong. That's beautiful, right? Last time we had that, we had a big run. Look at the last time we had a nice cross in the MACD on the 1 hour. We got from 17.6 on the low all the way back up here to 18.587. And, you know, we hit that same low for 1 hour. Interesting. We hit that low. Yeah, we were lower here. 17.572. There was the move right there. Jacob Canfield called it pretty well on Twitter. He said, you know, I think we bounced 7.5. He's like, if you're lucky, you get that wick 72 to 16.9 maybe. But I feel like that was it. I think we're on, like, you know why? I mean, Grayscale is buying up more Bitcoin than ever. Like, they don't have enough. There's not enough. Like last night, if you're watching Mitch Ray, he said there's no buy pressure. I mean, I'm not trying to call him out, but I watched this live stream for not too long, a couple minutes, and he's like, there's no buy pressure, man. It's all sellers. He's funny when it comes to crypto. He's like a stock guy, and I love his TA. It's TA spot on. He's good, but he's funny. He's still not like sold on crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a crypto lifer like me. He's still kind of like in the real world, you know? You got to take the red pill, right? The red pill or the blue pill? It's the red pill, right? Which is the good pill, guys? Bitcoin 1 hour and 4 hour bullish. I posted in the group. Yeah, they both look great. They both look really good. So that's how we go, man. That's how I started yesterday, saying that we were bearish on those terms. Now we're bullish on those terms. I come now. He says he got you. He got you. He got you. I thought we were gonna miss him, man, but he's here. He's here. Don't. So right now everything looking really good. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. 15-minute wants to roll, but that's fine. That's nothing to do with anything. Just kind of say we're gonna maybe come back to the trend line one more time on the 15. And yield 1 minute. Which don't put a lot of weight on it, but it is what it is. 1 minute. Just doing a lot of sideways action. Clearly look like the 1 minute is done touching the bottom of the pattern. We had beautiful, look at this elongated, I call this elongated bullish divergence, where you get multiple hills for a divergence. That's a beautiful thing right there, elongated bullish divergence. And we bounce. Once you recognize that, we bounce. Anyway, so there you go. 17,950 for Bitcoin right now. Ah, sun's in my eyes, man. Sun is in my eyes. Beautiful day out here in Hawaii. Shout out to everybody in the live stream. If you're curious, this music is by my buddy Ageless. Ageless Beats. Check him out. Really, really dope. Okay, so we're going to look at Bitcoin dominance now, like we always do. Get through this. Get through the meat and potatoes of the show. Life is... So here's Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin dominance just did a bit of a boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Bitcoin dominance. 4-hour dominance. Supposed to be dropping, right? So far, so good. I still have it in this bear pennant with an arrow pointing down. So it should be going down. That's where we want it to go. But, so we want Bitcoin really to go sideways now from like 18 to 18.5. 18.9, something like that. I mean, I guess that's this may be sideways movement for Bitcoin, and we may have to just get used to it. And as I show you dominance every time, we're in this beautiful broadening falling wedge in a way. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Really want to see us go all the way down to the bottom of the pattern, you know. So we're watching this. We're watching this closely. We're keeping an eye on it. Bitcoin dominance still in this pattern, doing its thing. Let me bring this down. Doing its thing. It's in the old megaphone. Bitcoin to 9K sooner or later. I really don't think it's possible. But hey, anything is, you never know. I don't think so. If I had to put a bet on it, I would never bet on 9K. Like if I had to bet my family's life on the fact that I was going to be able to buy Bitcoin again at 9K, I don't know if I would do that. I really don't. Like to me, that's not even close to a guarantee. And it's just because I've seen what happens when Bitcoin gets FOMO'd into. But you never know. Like I'm open-minded. I don't know what's going to happen. As a trader, you got to stay open-minded. We go over the trading zone by Michael Douglas a lot here. Go on the 2 weeks for Bitcoin and click on the bottom log. I have like the weekly. Hit log. Anyway. So far, dominance looking. Look at it on the weekly. Kind of just sideways, right? Let's look at it on the daily. The daily, it wants to come up. You see that? But lack of bearish momentum. Bullish momentum in my opinion. And this is looking good, man. This looks like it's going to fall down right out of this pattern. So far, so good for dominance. I'm liking what I see right now. Stokes pointed down on the daily. And we're in a bearish pattern. And a lack of bullish momentum on the MACD. We zoom in there and just show you, you know, tiny little bars. We are getting across. We got to watch it. But I hope that it doesn't really pan out or get it out of this. Now, if we come back up to the top of this pattern, I'll be watching the top trend line to see if it can break out. And that's really what you want to see for dominance. If it can break out of this top trend line here, this specific pattern that we're talking about, and we want to see that it stays sideways. It is continuing on an uptrend as it goes sideways. We want to see this break down. What's good, fellas? What's the quick recap? Looking good or taking a few more punches? Honestly, right now, Bitcoin's looking good. To be dead honest, it's holding this bottom trend line. As long as it holds this bottom trend line, I'm bullish. Also showing bullish divergence. Push up on the MACD on the 4-hour and the 1-hour also looking good. We had a bullish cross on the MACD, which got us off the bottom of the trend line. Last time we had one of these was right around here. Bullish cross, we came up. We would come back down to the bottom of the trend line. That could be this move here already though. See the slant double touch. What's really cool too about my Telegram group, if you hit the link below, if you're new, And you can come and send us a chart and we'll get into it, man. We'll get into it for you. Okay, let's see. There was a chart just posted in the Telegram. Let's bring it up. Possible. Interesting. Possible. Yes and no, though. You know? I could do a flip on that as well. I like it. It's a good idea. Very possible. But is it in that channel? I don't know, man. Very possible, though. That could be the trend line. I don't know, man. 9K? I'm not selling. Like, where are the sellers at? Show me where the sellers at. They just tried to short it right now. If there were so many sellers, we would have made it back to 16.5 right now. We should have made it to 16.9. They were able to wick us down. I've been watching Bitcoin for years. These dumps aren't usual. They're not the usual dumps that we used to see. They would start and we would get more of a dump, I'll be honest. Yeah, fine, we're in that downtrend, so to speak, but just from my experience as a Bitcoin guy and you know, watching Bitcoin for 5 years now, on and off, it just it should have broken down, in my opinion, to 60. We should be at 16.5 right now, mulling around, wondering what's going on. But it didn't. It got bought back up so heavily. Very interesting to me. Sooner or later we hit 9K one day. I don't know, man. I don't believe that CME gaps have to fill. I've just never been a fan of that. It's never been my thing. I think they come into play, but I don't guarantee that they are amazing, you know. So only a few double-digit coins that are good right now on Binance. Binance struggling a little bit right now at the moment. Today's gonna be a funny day, man. Everyone's kind of on edge with XRP for some reason. It just got everyone a little funny. It really does. Little inspector. Well, this says we're going back up to 19,850. If we make it to the top of the pattern. That's just what it says it's happening. Let's look at the exchange here on Binance, see what's going on. 120 for DF, up 118%. Probably a new coin. NBS, up 23%. Okay, XVG Verge showing some signs. YF down, up 11%, doing well. Uni down, up in the mix. Sushi down, showing some moves. Dusk, pumping 17%. So Dusk having a little bit of a pump. Bitcoin Cash, up 18%, right? BCHA, is that what that is? Yeah, Verge. Not too bad. Yo-Yo showing some STX up in there. Uni down. So some down tokens. Cover. Telling you, man, Cover is showing some signs. And yeah, you could say I sent another chart into the channel. I sent another chart into the channel. You want to use perfect English. It's up to you. We could make you an all-star in all facets of life. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Yeah. Bitcoin USD on the daily. Yeah, that's a little... That's funky. Yeah. Possible. What I see is just bouncing off. It's beginning its move up out of a rising wedge. And just bouncing off support on its way back up to some higher highs. You do realize that Grayscale is buying more than there's available. Grayscale is buying more than is available. Just this recent run up, we should have tanked, man. We should have tanked. We really should have. We should be at 16.5 right now, with everyone wondering what the next play is. Where's the next move for Bitcoin? But we're not. I don't know why. We're all the way back at 18K again. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say I know exactly what's happening, but I just say, hey, we went to the top of the pattern, bottom of the pattern, top of the pattern, bottom of the pattern. I say we go to the top of the pattern one more time, baby. Then I'll make another assessment when we get there. But right now I'm gonna make a call that we're gonna go up to the top of the pattern here. 4 hour looks really good. 1 hour looks good as well. Take us up where we need to go. Another company bought 100 million Mass Mutual. See? Have some ginger water, bro. Hilarious. Oh, I wasn't sick, man. I'm just... It's a good idea, though. Had ginger in my Chinese food last night. My wife made some, like, fresh Chinese food. Whatever. Okay, so that's... Let's look at U.S. tether dominance as well. So that's up a little bit. That's actually pushed up. So look at this. So tether dominance broke out. Okay, interesting. Up at 376. So people are jumping into tether a little more. So you have more people on the sidelines right now, waiting. So you got more people waiting on the sidelines. Tether dominance has gone up. More people want to hold tether to see what's going to happen. To wait, you know. So not everybody is snatching up. So that's an indication that we could go down. We could see more downside. You check out Bondly. Yeah, we look into Bondly. We got a Bondly guy in our group. I'll take a look at it for sure. See if I can actually. But look, at tether dominance is up. Let's take a look at it on the 1 hour. It wants to come down, having a cross. So that may be it. It may start kind of feeding right back in. You know, tether dominance went up as Bitcoin tanked, and now that we're gonna recover, you're gonna see tether dominance probably go back down. Can we open this up into a new channel? Something like this. Isn't a funky bit of a double bottom there? See if that actually plays out. We're still not out of the woods yet. I'm not saying that we're not going to tank, but I also don't know, man. I'm open-minded to see what's happening with Bitcoin. Where is it going to go? You know. XRP down. We were in it, doing okay. We were up bigger, a lot bigger. In the middle of the night, we were up huge. Wish we had taken all of that, but I fell asleep. And I didn't want to take profit on there, sell somewhere where I wasn't exactly comfortable with, you know. But that is how the cookie crumbles. I mean, up 14%. Damn, man, I was up huge. I was up 20% last night because I got in at 26.3. So I got in right there. I was up 17% on. What are you gonna do? Link pumping now. Back up to 1174. Now we're getting a big pump on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pumping. So let's take a look at waves. Another company, but yeah, there's people buying so much, man. Let's take a look at Bondly. Take a look at Bondly right now. I want to find out what the price of Bondly is. That's pretty cool. It comes up here for USDT on little struggle. A pop right here. Let's take a look. 1 hour is looking okay. Wants to move. Forming this new kind of area. It's got some support right here. Obviously some resistance. But I mean, it's so new, it doesn't have much room to move, really, if we think about it. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Interesting. Definitely forming a bit of a triple bottom here. And you have a curve up on the 21-day moving average, which is strong. It's a strong movement. And a little bit of bullish divergence. Yeah, slightly right there. Yeah, as you swing down hard, but not as hard here. But, you know, we bounced off. Forming a nice trend line. Bondy might be good here at 13 cents. Might be a nice pickup. We'll see. I want to see it hold this bottom trend line and see what else is happening with Bitcoin for the day. But I like Bondy. I like the idea behind it. I like the project. I'm into it. Definitely something that I might jump into. I don't know if I'm going to have a huge bag of it. I feel like I could just participate, you know, kind of jump in, jump out here and there. But I like Bondly. I'll keep it on my radar. Yeah, they're on the Cardano blockchain, which is pretty cool. So that's actually very interesting as well. Working with Cardano, and I love Cardano. So anything Cardano, I'm all about. I am a huge Cardano advocate. Been with Cardano for years, so I don't play games with my Cardano, man. Love my Cardano. So there you go. There you go. So yeah, Bondly looking good, man. Bondly looking good. A lot of crazy news, man. Let's look at Aave. Trade of the day was the bounce. If you were up at 4:30 in the morning, now look, we're getting a little bit of a flag here for Aave. That might be a scalp right now as we speak. Look at that on the 5-minute. Having a cross too. 5-minute wants to rip. Look at that. Let's take a look at the 15-minute Stokes. They're high. Not the best idea. 1-minute Stokes are high too. So it's going to be short-lived. We wait for those 15-minute Stokes to reset. Take a look at the 1 hour. Just had a nice cross. Wow, so they did the beautiful cross at 4 in the morning. It's just amazing. Wasted it on themselves. We couldn't even get in. And who knows, this could just be a fake out to another breakdown. It could just be sucking people in before they knock you all down again. I'm very wary of Bitcoin. So far, look, Aave is just falling out of the falling wedge. That is the target kind of the falling wedge though. Right around there. Also 200-day moving average. You see, we hit here. Start our descend up, we hit here. Also coinciding with the curve up in the MACD. So the 4 hour looks pretty strong for Aave. Might be a nice bounce up for Len. We get rid of my old work and we look at what's happening. Len just really mimicking Bitcoin here to a T. Almost everything is. But Len to an exact T looks exactly like Bitcoin. So if Len goes back up, if Bitcoin goes to the top of the trend line, so should Len. And that could be 37% gains. All the way back to 99. Even higher, 101 for Aave. So watch out for these things to happen. 4 hours setting it up to look nice. Okay, let's get into XRP. I finally went and sent my XRP to the exchange last night. I was gonna use the XRP toolkit. I'll be honest, I got lazy. I was like, do I really want to click all this and do all that? Probably wasn't even that big of a deal. But yeah. So you can see right here, get rid of that cell here. It's not supposed to be there. But anyway, you see what we have happening is a descending triangle. Want to see XRP stay in here and break out of the triangle. We hope we can kind of turn it more into a bull pennant. We've got multiple resistance lines here. We got to get through 61, 62. Then we're going to sit in between 62 and 68. Then we got to break 68. And then we're going to sit in this channel between 68 and 74. Then we break through there. There's 72. Then we break through 72. And it's that old high there of 77 to 80. And then we can get all the way to a new all-time high of 91. A temporary local all-time high. I'm not going to say which exchange I used because I don't want to get banned. You know, apparently I can't talk about my life because when I talk about my life, certain things happen here on this channel. So the thought police are out, and if you want to know things like that, please join me in the Telegram and just DM me. I'll let you know all the information, and join us in the join the lifers in the Telegram group where we're not censored and where we're free to be ourselves. Yeah, if you have Coinbase and you have a New York license, they won't. It's the only state in America that won't give you your airdrop, your Flare network airdrop. I don't know what's going on with the state of New York. It's the Wall Street bankers. They have a stronghold over that state. It's actually run differently than the rest of the country. It's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah. You're better with, you know, KuCoin, something like that. I don't know if KuCoin's actually, I don't think they're supporting it actually though. But just DM someone in the Telegram. We'll get you set up with the proper way. You still have time. Still have time to get him on the exchange. Yeah, New York is the worst. That's absolutely horrible what they're doing. Absolutely horrible. So XRP, man. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours looking like it wants to coil, right? We're getting a lack of bearish and bullish momentum, which is nice. This is what you want to see. You want to see the MACD just getting tight. Really, really tight. So it's a good sign right now. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour wants to have a bullish cross as well, but the Stokes are a little high, telling us we're just kind of going to go sideways here for a little while. BitTrue is I might set up Exodus. Do it, man. Don't miss out. I think it's worth getting those Spark tokens. I definitely think. I think Binance is going to give you the best rewards. Like, they're giving you BETH, I think, in return. I don't know. Binance, let's take a look at how Binance is giving away the Spark token. Let's take a look at that. Because Binance has always got a cool little way of doing things. Yeah, look, New York among 13 states excluded as Binance US. Coinbase is going to support it all, though. Interesting. So Binance and the Spark token airdrop. So this is here what they're saying. So Binance will support the Spark token airdrop program for the XRP holders. The airdrop snapshot will take place at the first validated XRP ledger index number with a timestamp greater than or equal to 12:12 a.m. Okay, so basically XRP deposits will be suspended starting from 11:12 at 10 p.m. UTC time. So what is that UTC time for me? Eastern time, 7 a.m. Universal time, 12 p.m. So I'm 5 hours behind Universal time. So that's London time, right? Greenwich. It's Greenwich, England, right? So, yeah. So 7 a.m. for me. I gotta have it in there. Anyway, it's been done. So we will take a snapshot for AUX held by Binance users at the time of the above ledger index number. Deposits and withdrawals will be reopened after the snapshot is complete. Please note the trading of XRP will not be affected during the airdrop. See, you can trade all you want. They're just pausing the deposits. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. Please note that trading XRP will not be affected during the airdrop. The airdrop Spark amount for each US holder will be calculated based on a formula as follows. Amount of XRP held by user at the time of snapshot. Total XRP held by Binance at the time of snapshot. Total Spark received by Binance for the airdrop. XRP tokens that are pending deposit or withdrawal at the time of the snapshot will not count towards your XRP balance. Please ensure you have left sufficient time for deposit withdrawals to complete prior to the snapshot. XRP balances under 10 XRP, including those in trade orders, will not be eligible for the airdrop. Do not have it in a trade order. See that? The snapshot will include XRP balances in spot wallets, savings accounts, and coin margin future wallets, but excludes margin accounts and crypto loans. For the trading and listing of Spark on Binance, will go through the same strict listing review process as Binance does for any other coin and token. Supporting this airdrop does not guarantee the listing of Spark. The default position we have is no listing. Interesting. They will list it though. I'm pretty sure they will. Binance will distribute Spark tokens after the project has completed the Spark token distribution to XRP holders. We will post a further announcement once the distribution is completed. So there you go. Breaks it down for you. Yeah, I never left XRP down, man. Never left it. See? I don't flip-flop, man. I stay in a trade to the end, baby. I ride it out till it doesn't ride out, you know? Yeah, look, we got a double bottom now. Looks like we're going to bounce up hard, you know? And that's the patience, man. Look, we're getting sold off. We are bouncing off the 21-day moving average here on Bitcoin. But look at cover, man. Watch cover continuing to do its thing right here on my left screen. Cover is hot right now. What do you guys think of the cool new layout? That was pretty sick. But look at the cover, man. Peeking out, about to explode. Could follow the rest of these other coins, though. We'll see what happens with Bitcoin. Right now, look at Chainlink, though. Wants to move up. Do its thing. Oh, so these will all stick. These will all go to the same. Oh, now that's interesting. So you highlight it, and then you can change the time frame. So look at that 30-minute, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice move in the last few hours. 1190, 1149, all the way up to 1176. Made a nice trade on this last night. Made $100. I was up like, I don't know, 70% or something like that. I used about 44x leverage. Wow, cover continuing to blast off here on the 1 minute. You can see cover is a move right now. Interesting. And that's going to go into price discovery at this point, right? I mean, let's take a look at cover in its entirety. I want to put on your radar, guys. I'm giving you these hot coins. You know, watch waves today. Look at it's coiling up. Looks like it's about to break out a little bit. Look at the 15-minute. Waves is saying hello. Look at waves is breaking out. That's the beginning of a breakout, guys. Let's watch this closely. Make sure this candle closes in the 1 minute. Let's look at the 15-minute, the 5-minute too. Yeah, we had a candle close outside of the top of the triangle here. Wow, so interesting. Waves may be a big play today. Never know. 832. When waves goes, it goes. It kind of does its own thing. A little bit of a double bottom too, as you can see here, forming. So some bullish tones for waves. Stick that feather in your hat and think about waves. 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 4 a.m. PST. Pacific. XRP down again is a play. Join the lifers. Can't use Binance in New York. It's the worst. You can't use Binance in anywhere in America, man. Don't break the law, okay? I am an advocate for the law. No, I'm just... That's how I have to be, or YouTube will kick me off. It's sad, but it's true. I like this double bottom pattern forming here on XRP down. It's looking really good. Let's take a look at XRP. Really hovering in this 52 area region. To me, it's just going to come back down. This double bottom too, though. So now we got a double bottom on XRP and a double bottom on XRP down. Whose double bottom will win? You know, we do have 1 hour cross, which is bullish here. XRP down to 35. That would be so sick, man. You get me to 35. You get me to 35, man. I'm in at 26. That'd be damn near 50% on 4 grand. I'd make about a couple grand. At least 1,500. So we're looking at XRP right now, man. 55, hovering at this 55 region. The 4 hour and the 1 hour look good though, man. Yeah. A little bit of bearish momentum, but a lack of bearish momentum. This could fly, man. A lot of people were trying to say it's gonna blast off. Funny, they're like coiling up. XRP about to rip. We could say it is coiling up. I can't disagree with the coil. It's getting tight into a range. It's definitely going up or down. Now, if you're not sure what's happening with XRP, honestly, you could listen to me right now, or you could just watch the video that I put out yesterday, and that video really just nails it, in my opinion. I decided, you know what, I'm going to sit here and just really focus on XRP today. And I made sure just to, you know, go in on it. So right here, this video, emergency XRP analysis, how to trade XRP. It really just, I spent 11 minutes on XRP long. The ins and outs, the ups and downs, you know, all the targets, all the possibilities, everything that really could happen to XRP I went over. And gave you how to play it, either scenario, however it went. YouTubers shilling. Yeah, it's funny. So let's take a look at cover. I don't want to lose that idea. And front is new. Front BUSD. Front just had a nice pop off the bottom here. Yeah, more of a pump and dump though. Okay. Cover is a pretty interesting project too as well. It's backed by Andre Kanje. Oh wow, look at cover just did its thing. So we look at that 1 minute, that thing just really did explode. So that was the place to be right there, and I wasn't there. On my radar too, all morning, watching cover. I feel like cover might just do its thing. Let's take a look at what cover is doing. Forming this new angled. Okay. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Try to put it in some type of form. Now you guys see something, right? I see it. Possible head and shoulders forming. Possible, right? So this is we don't break this high. And it also could be a beautiful double bottom. So, which one is it? Double top, head and shoulder, or are we gonna go up? Here will be our target if we break out to about 1850. I'm gonna say it's like my happy place. This would be price discovery for this. This thing just came out, and when it came out, it was about 400 bucks. So, and that was on the 5th of December. So the thing is already up 300, more than 300%. Approaching 1400 is the highest I've ever seen it live. It must have happened the other night, but I didn't see that. Interesting. It's one of my favorite tracks that he ever made. Ageless. I like this one. Anyway, cover, man, look at it doing its thing right live in front of us. Overextended at this point. We're gonna have to see it curl off, curl down away from the 21. It's a good place to sell. Maybe one more pump. You could sit in the pump right now and really watch it close, but this would be a good place to sell. I would have sold right there on 1400. We did the double triple scoop slip. No, I trying to make. We did the double coop slip swoop. You're missing cover explode. Cover is actually exploding. Look at this. Watching cover just blast off. So new coin, man. Andre Conje. It's all about insurance for collateral loans too. Very interesting. It's an amazing project, and we need the collateral for these loans, right? And boom, there's our target. If we can make it to the target, I would be selling right now just to see how far away it is from the 21-day moving average, and then using the 1 minute to repurpose myself. Usually now we're gonna see this. We'll see another consolidation period for cover, and then we can get in on the right move back up. Let's look at the 15 minute. Is it extended? It actually wants to push up a little more. So the 15 minute actually could take us up to 1500. Past this all-time high. We break that all-time high, this thing's gonna rip. Gonna absolutely rip, in my opinion. So it's also in this channel here. So multiple patterns are going to really help you out. The more patterns you draw, the better. Up, down, doing well here. Asset transfers are not taxable events. No, I mean, you're just moving things back and forth. Why would that be a taxable event? Doesn't make any sense. It's like, is it a taxable event to move a dollar bill from your wallet to your wife's wallet? Some would say no. Some would say yeah. No. Same thing in crypto. So look, this is respecting now my new line, and then it's all about the voodoo, guys. Once you get good at charting, you can start projecting and kind of feeling things out. Let's take a look at CVC, man. CVC looking pretty hot right now, my opinion. Looking poised for a little bit of a scalp / breakout here. Getting pinned in here. Interesting. See what we can get out of this if we took a possible scalp. And I may just do it live. You never know. You never know when the lifer is going to jump into a trade. Happens all the time. Right here on the stream. No joke. One of the only people who trades live. I think there's like 5 or 6 people that trade live on all of YouTube, the way I do it. Zoom out on the CVC daily. We will take a look at it all. So right now the 1 minute looks hot to trot. 15-minute stokes are high, so that usually tells me to hold off on that 1 minute. We might get a push up, but not too high. It looks like we're gonna keep going sideways. So I changed my tune. Why? Because I know how the 15-minute rocks, and the 15-minute doesn't like to let the 1 minute breathe if it's on the high side. So here, you want to play this, you bring it down here. I show you this all the time, guys. You put an alert right here, right click that alert, and when we hit down here, we'll get alerted, and then that would be the time to play it on the low 15-minute stokes. High in multiple frames, so we already kind of pumped out of this falling wedge here a little bit. Take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour looks really healthy though. A lot of bearish momentum, and now double bottoming and starting to have a cross. Already had a big pump actually this morning, right off of, look, and again, we show you this all the time, but where are we bouncing? Where are we bouncing? Check it out, guys. The 200-day moving average, bounce, bounce, an amazing bounce period for this. Wow, when we look at this, and it's in a larger pattern actually, and we can see that it likes to pump, pump, pump. Looks like it's ready for that next pump. You can see it. CVC is like, hey, I haven't pumped in 30 days. It's time for me to pump again. Remember, Alt T is going to be your trend line, so you don't have to go back and get it. You can also hit Alt F and pull a Fibonacci from the bottom here and see what it looks like. We're coming down into the 618 and the 0.5, which is the golden pocket. We did come back up and broke down again within this bigger time frame. We are forming two trend lines, this one here and that one there. Could we make it all the way back down to the bottom of the 786? Possible. I'm not going to say it's not. I would watch this level then very closely on the 618 here at about 8 pennies on CVC could be the line in the sand for it. CVC equals XRP, same chart. You think so? You think so? How's Tesla doing now? Doing exactly like I said it's gonna do. It's gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna give you guys another call to get in at the bottom of the trend line, right around here, 520, 535. No, looks like I'll be making another call somewhere around 550, and telling you that it's about to go to 925. Okay, Mo, it's now time for some traditional markets. It's your time to shine, Mo. Okay, we're going to look at the DXY, the dollar index, see how it's doing. So the dollar index fell out of a bear flag, and it retested the bottom. Looks like it wants to come back down. Bearish momentum lacking, so it could keep pushing up, but we'll see what happens here. 4 hour looks like it wants to go bullish, but not a lot of momentum either way. Looks like it really wants to stay sideways. I also see, look, a head and shoulder pattern, and we're already in the dumps. You can see, like, I see a shoulder, a head, and are we making our possible right shoulder? And then just to dump even more back down to my support region here at 89. So the dollar, man, on par to lose about 30% of its value this year. In a year or two, it's not looking good for the dollar at all. At all. Anyway, need I digress, man. The dollar is in a bad way. Look at the daily for the dollar. Wants to come back. It's low. It does have a cross coming. Could get saved, but I feel like there's just going to be a lack of momentum. But we'll see. You never know. That's not good for for Bitcoin right now, that the dollar wants to kind of come up a little bit. 1 hour says no, though. So the 1 hour, look at the last time we have curves in the 1 hour. What happened to my MACD? Let me redo my template here. Lost the MACD. Maybe it just doesn't. It's not good on the 1 hour. Interesting. It disappears in the 1 hour. Weird. 30 minutes is we want to roll over too. So hey, I feel like we're gonna have a good day. Fluent, man, got sold off on this heavy wick, but where did it bounce? 200-day moving average. You know, this is textbook stuff, man. You see the same things over and over again. So Fluent all the way went parabolic, got to a high of 422. Look at that. Now look for Fluent to come back and test the parabola, probably about 294, about 321, and that will be where you want to get that. Then it would go to 321. You'll also probably see some hidden bullish divergence, curve back up. The daily probably wants to roll over. It does. We're overbought. So take profits on Fluent right now, anywhere between 391 and 410, you know, 420 area. If you did, you were a smart man. And that is, look, but we can still gap up pretty fast. So don't stress it. We'll bounce off this period here at 394. Getting a little low, actually. Looks like we could get as low as 323, honestly. Because that would be the others, you know, just like see how this fell down? And that was the last time we had a cross and we hit the bottom of the parabola. I think the same thing will happen. And we'll make our move up. But I'm still calling Fluent to go up to 740. 105%. Check it out. The Dow Jones down 390. 39. Okay. 339. I thought 390. Wow. So the Dow Jones just kind of still doing its thing, going back and forth. You can see there's a lack of momentum on the daily. It's a good sign that it really wants to stay inside of this bull flag. It's been trapped in here for a while. It just had its bearish cross. We'll see what happens. So today it's kind of lackluster. It's a Friday. I don't think you're going to get a lot of action on the Friday. We'll take a look at the Airbnb price as well for you guys. Just, you know, just see where it's at. It looks like it's trapped under about 150, something like that. But we'll take a look at that as well. Let's take a look at gold, man. 18,450. Gold taking a hit. Now, gold, in my opinion, is ranging like this in this level. Could easily come back down all the way to support here at 1732. Kind of suggests that on the daily. We're getting a lack of bullish momentum on the push-up, curving back on the Stokes. You know, we're in the middle of this support region here at 1845 and about 1817, 1820. Kind of bouncing in there. I don't want to see gold. If gold breaks that 1820, we're definitely going to come down, test the bottom of the pattern at 1740. There's been a lot of campaigns to sell your gold for Bitcoin, and I really think it's been pushing lately. It's been something we see a lot. So that's something that's happening. It's been happening, and yeah. All right. I told Wes to come in and say what's up. That's funny, man. Say what's up to my boy Roger and D watching on my phone. What's going on, Roger and D? Shout out to you, man. Hope you guys are, you know, tapping the end of that J and letting the ash fly. Anyway, I didn't say that. So check it out. Let's go into silver. NIO, man. Look at forming that head and shoulder pattern. Looks like it could come all the way back down to support at 28. I'm going to make that call. So watch out for NIO. I made a call for Apple to buy it around this level here. This is what's called a retest. It broke out of the pennant, came back down to retest the trend line. These are textbook buys for institutions. I suggest that you get in with the institutions. They know exactly what to do. I've been studying this. They came back down. This was your wick candle here. We came back up. Your Friday close is lackluster. Daily will go sideways for a little bit, but I'm making a call here for Apple to break out, continue its move up 35% up to 166. I've never made an Apple call, so it's not like I'm always all over Apple. So when I say something, usually means something because I don't say it a lot. That's why I try not to I don't want to give tons of calls. So when I do give a call, it's like highly respected. Fastly still doing its thing. Moving up out of the pattern. You can see all the way up to 100. Yeah, I see this going all the way to 177. So watch Fastly, man. This thing could make a big breakout. Let's take a look at silver. What's JNUG doing? Back at a 100. JNUG at the bottom, man. Interesting. What could happen? I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with gold. SGMO, look at this. We talked about it yesterday. We talked about buying the bottom of the trend line. I said load up at around 9. Wow. All I got to say is wow. The price action on it yesterday was insane. Had something to do with, you know, vaccines. It's a therapeutics company. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, that was insane. My buddy had opened up covered calls on that. We didn't realize we were going to be able to close on those strikes that fast. Unbelievable. Nice job, Mo. Huge candle. One of the biggest candles I've seen literally on anything. Crypto, that like a straight. I want to see how long it took. I mean, these are 30-minute candles. And boom, boom, man. What a run-up. Who would have thought? I'm sitting there and talking about SGMO yesterday, and I'm telling you, load up, load up, load up. Gene therapy. Okay, gene therapy. Therapeutic for gene therapy. Stem cell research. Stuff like that, I'm guessing. Wow, man. Look at that. Look at that. Form the bull pennant. And that's why you just trade traditionally, right? You trade traditionally. How do we get here? We figured out, oh, we were in a pennant. We drew the pennant. We found bottoms of the trend line. This is where you enter bottom of the trend line. If you're in the middle of the pattern, there's just chances you get hurt. You don't have the protection for your stop loss. It doesn't work. It's not what you want to be doing, right? Shout out to everyone on the stream today. Wife's wallet will be a sales tax event. Yeah, exactly. I knew you guys. I was waiting for the joke there. It's funny. Zoom out on the CVC daily. Haha, JK, no sexist jokes. CVC is XRP, same chart. I told Wes to come in and say hi. SGMO Gene Therapy. Roger and D are watching on my phone. You'll get 2 new subs. Thanks, man. Yeah, I feel like YouTube's playing games. Like, I got up to 648 yesterday. Now I'm down at 6. Yeah, just funny. Friday, man. Friday. People take it easy on Fridays. You know, I've noticed that. Big weekend stream, though. I think we're going to have a big weekend stream. I also made a call on Penn Gaming. This is my other call. Penn Gaming broke out and is retesting as well. Already closed on the retest and made another channel up. Watch for Penn Gaming to go all the way up to about $124. 105% out of Penn Gaming. What up, Roger and Dimitri? What's going on, man? Oh, look how he took the cream. Oh, yeah. This is dope. That's how you know. You can hear Wes in there. So anyway, how are we going to trade Bitcoin? What would we do? Let's go take a look at Bitcoin right now again. Traditional market's looking pretty good, though. Let's take a look at the Mo list. NUE still doing well at 56. I'll tell you what, if NUE breaks this resistance, it's going to gap up really fast. We already have this mapped out all the way up 6 to 70. So, and it looks like it's going to happen. It's looking very bullish. So I have a call on NUE going up 19% to 70.46. That could happen pretty fast. It could gap up. Halliburton at 1998, still holding this high level. Feel like it's going to kind of make somewhat of a yeah, see, I have it making somewhat of a bull flag up here. Not perfect, just something quick that I threw in together. Looks like we're going to do something like this for Halliburton before we keep moving, but it's breaking out of this falling wedge of long-term resistance that had been in for a long time. So that's a big deal. Look, it's a trend change. So Halliburton on a trend change, making a move. Roku at 324 and continuing to rock this parabolic run-up. It's having some issues here at 328. If it breaks through 328, it's just going to keep ripping. But this thing looks like it's in price discovery. Anything can happen at this point. You got to look at your steps now. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and a blow off top. This thing could very well get around to the 500 region. Twilio, similar to what we just saw and what I'm discussing for NUE. When you see these bulls, these are huge signs. Also, a bit of a double bottom. Okay, double bottom pattern, the Wu-Tang, so to speak, right? With my man Wes on, it's pretty interesting. So Apple T, we bring this down. This brings it back up. Now, if you like the music that you're listening to right now, this is my man Ageless Beats. We'll Google him right now for you. Ageless Beats. He makes beats. I've known him for 20 years. Makes sick beats. He's on YouTube. He's free listening on SoundCloud. Check him out. I'll send his link in the tweet. But he puts together funk, tech, like kind of funk with hip hop all mixed together. But this is my man Ageless, bro. My man Wes. Unbelievable. Such a talented person. Such a talented person. We've made songs together, beats together. We made tracks together. We've done a bunch of music. He's awesome, man. I love him. Great calls, SGMO, Penn, and FSLY. Great calls on SGMO, Penn, and SLY. Thank you, man. Yeah, this looks like Twilio is going to break through. And I see your target here for Twilio is up at about 406. Temporary target. I really can't see what's happened after that. Looks like we're in price discovery as well. When everything is in price discovery, kind of makes you a little nervous. But look, a little bit of a double bottom form in there. It's sideways, but there it is too. Yeah, look for Twilio to boom up. So if you like money, Friday's a nice day to buy. I'll tell you why. Because there's low volatility on Friday. A lot of the rich take Friday off. They made their money, you know. It's just like that attitude. Well, I'm rich, so why would I extend myself on a day where, you know, the rich like to, you know, leave the office early on Thursday, and they like to take Friday off, man. A lot of rich people don't work on Friday. You find that out. 4-day work week, 3-day weekend. Keeps you healthy, keeps you rich, you know. 19% gains for Twilio. We'll get back into crypto. Just wanted to go over the general markets. It gives you an idea of what's happening in crypto as well, you know. Aave falling off, holding the bot. Everything is holding this trend line though. Until Bitcoin breaks that trend line, I can't be bearish against it. Nice buy right there, 572 for band. What's going on, Morafro? So Bitcoin holding 18,000, just like, it's like, no, I will not give up this trend line. You know, so I have this idea. These are my ideas for Bitcoin. If it keeps breaking down, it's going to break down to about 15,426, only to bounce back to 17 and then come back down to the 14 highs and maybe test low 14s, very possible somewhere, not exact. It's going to break out, hit that possible resistance, come back down to like 15 and then blast through back up here to the 20,000 region thing. Or it's going to bounce off here, go to 21,000, get rejected back into the 19s, and then keep moving through here until it absolutely explodes over to 30K. I definitely think that Bitcoin could be 50K by April or May. I say 50K by May. I have a bet I made a year ago about that. I'm not too late. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Stone1YGM. Thank you so much for joining us. So this is my projection for Bitcoin, man, and it really depends on this line, man. We got to hold this line. We hold this line, then we can go up my blue line. We don't, then we can go down on this blue line, and this is kind of what I see happening for Bitcoin. I'm bullish either way at the end of the day. I'm just not sure how big the retrace could be. Let's take a look at Sol and storage. Storage has been on my radar. Oscillator. What is an oscillator? It's a stock that goes up a lot, up and down a lot. Wow, so this thing has pumped and dumped. But now it's in this region here. It breaks through this resistance, this thing is gonna fly. Let's take a look at this now. Daily says it got a little more pain to go before it's ready to rock, but this thing is getting close. Put this on your radar, man. Storage really getting locked in. Let's see how much profits we can get out of this thing. But big area in the back there. And it will obviously hit resistance, and then they go into price discovery, and there's some resistance here, some resistance right there. $175%. It's holding. It has strong. Like, it's never really been this lower than this. No one's really sold down here. I don't think we have a lot of people that are willing to sell down here. I think you got a lot of holders who bought in up here on the run up. Some people sold off, then they made some profits, then some people got caught in here. So you got someone that got caught in here, you got some people that got caught up in here, and they're trying to get back to all-time highs. What is the airdrop dump? Well, a lot of people don't realize is when you're inside of this space, the trading space, we have what's called buy the rumor, sell the news. Now, if you've heard that before, but you're not exactly sure what it means, just listen. Buy the rumor, sell the news is how most traders play events, IPOs, stuff of that nature. To the trader, we're always in this environment, but the newbie, we know what it's like for. See, traders. Every trader used to be a non-trader that got excited by just market movement, right? So we know how the masses feel about news. So oh my God, this is gonna be so we know that the masses get over exuberant over news. We're here all the time. We've been trading for years. We're sitting here watching news come and go. But the masses, like NIO, oh my God, or Tesla just had oh my God, and they FOMO into these things. And what happens is traders use those to their advantage. So you have what's called buy the rumor, sell the news. This happened in the swell event last year for Ripple. It's happened for Ripple a few times in the swell event. Leading into the swell event, everyone thinks there's going to be a lot of big news. What are they going to say? Swell is an event where like they all meet, I think in Zurich, Switzerland or something like that. And it's for Ripple. And they bring all the world's big financial, techie guys and CIOs and CFOs and CEOs, and they all come together. And Ripple invites them, and it's a very private event, only like 1,000 people or something, or around there. and they go over where Ripple's going, and usually they try to reveal something for Ripple that they don't say, you know, it's like an exclusive. Now, a lot of times that has created a run up for Ripple, but what happens is, so what you do is you buy Ripple before the swell event, and then you sell it the day before the swell event. What happens is all the newbies think it's going to go up, and they run into it. But the big traders know that, and they sell onto them. So it's buy the rumor, sell the news. So right now, a lot of people are going to get free Spark tokens. So the newbie thinks, wow, I'm going to get free Spark tokens from my Spark. Okay? And he's all excited. And so he's going to go and run and make sure he buys a bunch of XRP today and tomorrow. And there's an idea that that's going to run up the price of XRP. But then what's happening is you have institutional traders that don't give a dang about getting any Spark tokens. They're just completely disconnected from the idea. They're like, whatever, I don't need to get Spark tokens. I just want to make a boatload of money. And what they do is they buy in, you know, a couple days ago they're buying in. And then when everyone jumps into XRP for the drop, they sell into the airdrop. So, and we see that a lot, and it happens a lot. Yeah, so you buy dips when traders sell the news. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Or be the one, like I'm telling you, buy the rumor, sell the news. You know, I can help you do that. We are smart money in this channel. This is what we do for a living, so we're able to see it like institutions see it. We don't see it like new traders see it. We understand the concepts that are going on, right? And that separates us from the herd. You got to separate yourself from the masses. They don't see divergences. They don't understand head and shoulders patterns as well as we do. Like, they're not able to recognize these things as fast as we are. So we're able to take advantage of that, right? Making another possible head and shoulders here, shoulder, head. Could this be the right shoulder for XRP? Right now, we just gotta look. I trust the 4-hour, man. Like, I wouldn't long against the MACD that was high and curling down. So and look, we have a lack of bearish momentum here. We boomed up from 54.99 all the way to 55, all the way back to 56. We'll see what happens though. XRP is just kind of looks like it's gonna stay in here. And you know what? Nothing could happen. There's a chance that nothing happens today. You know, most people that bought XRP. Another thing, they're gonna halt withdrawals and deposits. So the average trading day for XRP is gonna be slightly. It's gonna be a little different. It's not gonna be an average day for XRP. It's definitely gonna be a little different. And because of that, we're gonna see a little change. You know. Again, like I said yesterday, if we can get to 50 likes, I will go live tonight. I said it yesterday, we got to the 50 likes. So we can get to 50 likes, I will go live tonight. I'll go live tonight. But only if we get to 50 likes. I know, really late with the water, and it's been coming in so late. It's been coming in at like 10 at night. I only drink water, man. That's it. It would be sweet to buy in the 40s. I think so too. One more time, baby. One more last kiss, baby. So what am I accumulating? What am I doing right now? And what do I think is a good look? Ooh, look. Big pump for XRP right now. Not big pump, but you know what I'm saying. Little action. Little action there. It breaks this line here. Look, it's going to gap up pretty fast. All the way up to 57, 58. I'm still in a short. I'm wondering if I should close it. You know? I'm trying to play the idea that they are going to dump this thing. You know? We never know for sure. Nothing is guaranteed in this world. Especially in the world of trading. But, hey. Front running these ideas. 32 likes. Where did these likes come from? Just be careful doing too many likes, because I think last time they like stole them, or they actually review the likes really closely somehow, and they're like, what kind of like was this? And you know, it's just weird. I feel like my forehead grew, man. XRP looks like an Eiffel Tower. Yeah. There's just more and more money, man, going into Bitcoin. Another big investor got into Bitcoin last night. Just got to cover this idea, like that the demand is insane right now. We're back in the pattern at this point. So what are you guys' thoughts? What coins do you guys like? What are your favorite 10 coins? You know, if you had to pick 5 coins, that was it. You could only pick 5 coins. What would they be? What would they be? What coins would you buy? And why? Are you into utility? Are you into privacy? Are you into speed? What is your ideal cryptocurrency and why? Like, we got a nano guy. He's just he doesn't understand why no one else is into nano. He just can't see it. He's like, you know. Amon shuts down leveraged Bitcoin Ethereum tokens. The firm said it would work on introducing other innovative and more efficient tokens instead. Amon, I never even heard of it. Amon has shut down 4 of the 5 leveraged tokens it offers. We believe in building accessible, safe, and efficient tokens that can provide our communities with easier access to the complicated world of crypto. On that note, we're working on something innovative that reflects this mission, and we'll be sharing more soon. Interesting. Binance delist leverage tokens as users don't understand them. Yeah, this is old news, man. March 28th? Like, come on, man. Let's get real. Bitcoin's balance on exchanges falls to July 2018 lows. The total amount of Bitcoin exchanges has fallen to 2.3 million Bitcoin, the lowest level since July of 2018. Over the last decade, the amount of Bitcoin held on exchanges continually increased. While there were a few dips, it just kept rising. By July 2018, it reached 2.3 million Bitcoin. It then kept rising for another year and a half, reaching a peak of nearly 3 million Bitcoin in February 2020. Then it changed direction. For the rest of 2020, Bitcoin has been flying off the exchanges since February. The total amount of Bitcoin has fallen to 2.3 million. Represents 21% decline in this period. Now let's talk about that. What does that mean? Why is Bitcoin leaving the exchanges? The reason why Bitcoin's leaving the exchanges is because people are getting smart. They basically know that Bitcoin's going to go up in value, and they don't want to keep it on exchanges. People don't trust exchanges. You're also seeing more and more exchanges taking a hit, and it's not even about security. It's more about crypto people want to bank themselves. They want to be their own bank. That's the whole key. Like, that's what we're all going for. Be your own bank. Bank yourself. Take care of be responsible for yourself. Crypto is about being responsible for yourself. Honestly, it's about, and that's why crypto people are into finding their own news. They're not into fake news. Because we are about researching the facts and knowing what it is and taking control of our own destiny. Crypto people take control of their own destiny. You hear me? We don't wait for some government or someone to show us the way. Like, we are able to do it ourselves. We're not afraid. Bitcoin making a bull flag here. Cover continuing to grow. Cover looking hot right here in this little bull flag, bull rectangle, in my opinion. So that's why, honestly, I think some people buy Bitcoin, they leave it on an exchange, and they say, I'm going to get that hardware wallet. And then they order the hardware wallet, it comes, and I'm going to open that and send that. And then they research some videos, and they go to do it, they don't do it, and then they do it, and then they don't do it. And it eventually, look at cover right here, man. Eventually what happens is they move it off into a hardware wallet, but it takes a little while. It takes like some learning. Everyone has their first hardware wallet experience. Even last night I was dealing with a hardware wallet, and like, you get a little, not nervous, but you're just like, you want to make sure every character is correct. You're taking control of your own destiny. So you have to make sure that you're doing the things properly, right? So that is the idea. Okay. XRP down, going down. No. 37 likes, man. Amazing. So check it out. That's why Bitcoin's leaving the exchanges. Bitcoin FOMO hits Indian banks. Pressure rising on Indian government for crypto regulation. Financial institutions all across the globe are facing Bitcoin FOMO, and the same is true for major Indian banks. As per the latest reports, major Indian banks who earlier denied services to crypto companies in India are now finally following the Supreme Court ruling and planning to resume their services. Indian banks feeling the Bitcoin FOMO. See, banks are trying to keep the money inside so they can control the debt. The second that you convert your bank account to Bitcoin, they can't lend on you anymore. They can't lend on your digits. You're taking digits out of the financial system. You're basically stopping bankers from controlling you the second you take your money out of the banking system. So people don't realize this is more of a war for your money than you realize. Every day they're taking away your value, just taking pieces and pieces of it away. The latest report from the Economic Times revealed that the major Indian banks, including the likes of State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, HDFC, and Yes Bank, have resumed their services for customers dealing in cryptocurrencies. Can you believe the bank said that they wouldn't deal with crypto? Grimy. One of the bankers whose bank was involved with crypto exchanges revealed that the banking services at the moment is only limited for customers trading on the platform. The bank has not lent to any crypto service provider yet, and chances are these services will be offered to these crypto companies at a higher rate with additional collateral requirements. Anyway, there's going to be institutional FOMO. Raw policies, cryptocurrencies gathering trillions of value. CEO of Global Macro Investor proclaimed that the future is a super network of blockchains, with the most pristine being Bitcoin. Yeah, Raul Paul, CEO of Macro Research and Advisory Service Investor, posted a series of tweets today in which he suggested that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies have the potential to absorb trillions and trillions of value from traditional markets. That's what we've been saying. That's what I've been saying for years. You can see that it can eat through these asset classes, absolutely eat through them. If Bitcoin is the digital pristine collateral, the size of the global government bond market is 123 trillion. Pretty amazing opportunity for Bitcoin. The size of the global custody system is 23 trillion. That will accrue to Bitcoin and more likely maybe ETH. Yeah, because ETH is DeFi. He continued to say that the settlements and derivatives layers in the financial markets amount to 4 quadrillion and 1.2 quadrillion per annum respectively. Likewise, there are also hundreds of trillions of dollars in equities, global debt markets, and other spheres, all of which cryptocurrencies can tap into. The total size of the FX market transactions per annum is 1.7 quadrillion. Trillions is a joke. We're talking about trillions in my price predictions, and it's a joke. You know? MasterCard Visa stops payments to Bitcoin-friendly Pornhub. And a wave of New York Times investigation uncovered alleged videos of rape and child abuse on Pornhub. Credit card companies MasterCard and Visa announced today they will no longer let you buy Pornhub with them. Lil Yachty teases NFT collab with Winklevoss twins, Gemini and Nifty. See what I'm saying? Lil Yachty is collaborating with Nifty Gateway, a digital crypto art platform. Lil Yachty just raised $375,000 in a token sale for Yachty tokens. He's working with social media platform FiOS. What is FiOS? See? We should get down. Maybe I'll make a platform here. Marketplace. Become a token. Partner up. I'll become a token real quick. Let your audience participate. Become a token. Give your fans and followers a new way to connect that has never existed before. Get tokenized now. Why become a token in your pocket? Transform your popularity into a revenue stream. Capitalize on your emotional value. Increase interaction with your fans, customers, and followers. Connect with believers who are ready to invest. Get direct insight. Validate products and projects with your community directly. Grow support and fan reward. I like this. Interesting. Contact. Define. Create. Control. I'm already on social media. Why should I be a token? We add value to social media. FiOS is about participation about both sides, being able to grow together. Fans, followers, and supporters can participate in the fame and popularity of others as they are invested in the crypto money. They can profit with the rising attention of you and the things they like. Wow, so we could make me a token, Crypto Lifer token. This is going to be cool, man. I'm doing this. This is going to be interesting. Today, we got a lot of work to do today. So much to do on the channel. See how that works? That news just spawns us into the next movement. So Lil Yachty, the Grammy-nominated rapper who sold $370 worth of Yachty tokens, his new cryptocurrency in an ICO, has teased his $5.2 million Twitter followers with the prospect of limited edition crypto art. Real name Miles McCollum tweeted an animation of a Yachty coin, the new cryptocurrency that Yachty launched with social media platform FiOS, to the soundtrack of one of his songs. We sold out on the FiOS app with more exclusive OTW. My partner FiOS app and Tyler at Gemini are dropping our new collab at Nifty Gateway. The 23 rapper said he's working on a collaboration with the Winklevoss twins in an NFT art house platform Nifty Gateway. He will sell the fruits of that project at 7 p.m. on December 15th. But up for sale will not be Yachty's coins sold in today's ICO, but a new type of cryptocurrency called a non-fungible token. NFTs are unique cryptocurrencies that can be swapped for another that makes them perfect for selling, that can't be swapped for another. It makes them perfect for selling digital art. Yeah, man. Pretty interesting. Rap star Lil Yachty joins the FiOS revolution. This is pretty crazy, man. This is what we need to see, because this is getting millennials in. You know, you bring hip hop into this, changes the game. Changes the absolute game. So, wow. Big news, man, for crypto, in my opinion. Bitcoin and Ethereum alt DeFi to intensify battle for the best developers. That's true too. And they're going to make better products. We don't even need to read that. That makes sense. Bitcoin analysis. Bitcoin retests crucial 2-month support. Will it hold? Bitcoin continues to slide away from 18,000 and has now returned to that 4-hour 200 EMA line for the first time since October 8th, hitting that 200 EMA. But that's not bad that the EMA is that high. I'm actually proud of that. That's actually good. Bitcoin analysis, yeah. Bitcoin adoption in the Wayne Che connection could prove deadly. What? The Wan Che connection is said to house some of the deadliest criminals according to CNN. The Hong Kong neighborhood hosts many who have been sanctioned by the U.S. Within a mile, there are blocks linked to a potential financier, Hezbollah, a Lebanese militant group in the same area. There is a person who was accused of assisting Iran in acquiring millions of dollars worth of military equipment despite U.S. sanctions. In the Wan Chai connection, it looks like Wan Chain. You know what I'm saying? Wan Chai, Wan Chain. They look very similar. Connection. There's a man who is said to have helped Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro waste his country's resources. The company is housed in the area that's launched in North Korea Bank despite sanctions by the U.S. security councils. In Hong Kong, all exchange platforms will be regulated, but this will not stop any front offices from purchasing Bitcoin. Since the Hong Kong protest in 2019, Bitcoin adoption has been linked with going against the government. Bitcoin enables transaction anonymity. I don't really understand. It's useful and deadly because it gets the job done efficiently and effectively due to its peer-to-peer system. When you send Bitcoin, you know exactly how much you're sending and where it's going. You do not have to worry about your money being distorted in any way. Likely, the increased Bitcoin adoption in Hong Kong is not exempt from the Wan Chain connection, which houses some of the most lethal criminals. Bitcoin is a tool that's so effective that its powers can be deadly, as Bitcoin can conceal identities. What? Who is it? I am not reading that. Most active stocks on the US OTC markets are Bitcoin, Ethereum shares. Traders scoop crypto on OTC markets. OTC market group shares on leverage brokering desks like Fidelity, Schwab, E-Trade, and TDM. The OTC market Inc. and they operate the largest OTC markets in the US, trade over 11,000 different securities. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust ranks in the top list with over 250 million in trading volume. So you're saying that most of the OTC trading now is them people scooping up Bitcoin and Ethereum because they don't want to throw the markets off. Just came back in running around. Yeah, we're just getting into some news. Wells Fargo compares Bitcoin investing to the 1850s gold rush. Bitcoin shows similarities with the 1850s gold rush. The San Francisco headquartered giant explode. It makes sense because this is digital gold, and this is the first time we had it. It would make sense that the population, we should see some correlation to this behavior. Why didn't you take profits? That's crazy. That's insane to me. I find that insane. That's correct. Why wouldn't you take profits? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, man. That's not how lifers roll. I'm gonna be hard on you because that's not cool. Like that's like, you want me to say what I really want when I want to say? That's very, very ignorant. You don't see a stock go up like that ever, like that. You don't take profits, man. Come on, man. Well, you think you're gonna get more? Yo, that's how you lose, man. Being greedy. I'll be honest. Pigs get slaughtered, man. Don't be a pig, man. You know better. You know better. I'm being hard on you right now because I'm as hard on myself. So I'm not going to treat you any different than I treat myself. And that is what it is. So I love you to death, Mo. But come on, man. Seen a candle like that and you're not going to kill on it? That's like this. See this dump right here going on? This Bitcoin dump? They're playing games with Bitcoin right now. I'm still shorting XRP. I don't believe that that they're not going to take this down. We're going to get all the way back up to 35 possibly. Let's take a look at XRP down on a bigger scale here. I love you, Mo. I'm sorry I had to be hard on you, but damn, man, take that money. We had such a good move. I thought you killed it. Yeah, nothing keeps going up after something like that. Like, nothing. Like, let's take a look at SGMO right now and see where it's at. And the Mo Money funds, the Mo Money list, SGMO. Yeah, I mean, look at that dump. Like, and look, now it's in an inverted, now it's got the head and shoulder pattern. Shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. It kind of hit the bottom, though. That is the bottom of the head and shoulder pattern. I mean, there's a chance now we're going to swing back up a little bit. I mean, if you're willing just to sell, and then we could have just started a new position once we got, you know, we saw what happened to it. But, I mean, look at that. That's just nuts. You gotta sell that. You gotta sell that. You gotta sell that every time, man. Look, this is, and guys, I'll teach you how to sell the top every time. And Mo, I've been showing you how to sell the top on the show every day. Whenever you're this far away from the 21-day moving average, get out, because the 21's going to curve back up. You're going to touch it. And I can prove this to you over and over again. Look, 21 snapback, snapback. It doesn't matter what the stock is. Look, I'll take you on Twilio. Okay, Twilio got high on 21. Snap back, snap back, snap back, snap back, snap back, snap back. Do you need more? Snap back. This is where you take profits right here, where you're this far away from the 21-day moving average. Right now would be a nice time to take profits. Twilio will come back down. This is what I do for a living. It's textbook taking profits. Every time I'm away, I'm long term. We'll be back in the 15-16 range by January. But I thought it was a call. Whatever, I don't know. So you had a long position and the options call, is what you're telling me. Okay. Okay, yeah. So you sold the call. That's fine. All right, fine. I'm with you. So if that's the case, let me give you a daily look at it then. We got pushed down on the... We got the Stokes pointing down, but we could double top up here. This could just be a quick rejection, and we are bouncing off some support here on the RSI. In a way. This could keep going. There's a chance, but it is really far away from the moving average. It's got to come back down to the moving average eventually, so that's something that worries me. Daily looking pretty overextended. Same here, you know, you're overbought at this point on the 4 hour. I mean, if you like riding it all the way down, in my opinion, I don't care about the long liability of holding a stock anymore. Unless I'm holding something 5-6 years, fine. But honestly, man, I go day by day and pay my taxes. Like, you know, you could make a big hit. Like, I think honestly, this is gonna be crazy, but if you think you're a really good, if I think I'm a great trader, that means I can find the ins and outs. So let me point something out. So look at SGMO. We could hold this long term and we could get in right here. Let's just say we have 10K. We get in right here at 499. It goes all the way up to 1112. So we turn the 10K into 30K. And we decide just to not do anything and hold it, right? From March 12th. We're just going to take you through this. And then we get all the way up here to 16. So right here, you turn the 10K into 16, the $4 share, right? Into about, yeah, 474 into 16. So you about a little more than 3x your money. Anyway, so I'm just kind of break you through like how you could trade this two ways. So if you long-term hold it, you turn 10K into about 40K, okay? And then you sell it, and who knows, maybe it could go up in a year or two. And then you'll make, you know, and then you'll have to pay 17% on the taxes. Let's say this is where it ends, though. Let's just say this is the year end. So 40K, year ends, boom. And now you're in, and you sell, and you pay 17% capital gains. So you give them like their, you know, $6,000 right out of the 40 grand, because 10% would be $4,000. Another half of that would be like about $7,000, right? So you come out, you put your $4,000 in, and you come away with, you know, 15K. Oh, you put 10K in, you come away with 40 grand. You pay them, you come away like 33K. Here you put 10K in, and the 10K turns into so you get in at 5 almost, and it goes to 12. So you more than double it. You're at like 21. You sell. Then it comes back down here at the bottom of the trend line. You see support and resistance. You get in at 8. Comes back all the way up here to 12, and you sell. You make 50%, right? So your 10K goes up to like 20K. You sell. You buy back in here. You make another 10K. Right now you're at 30K. You sell again. You come back down here. You buy at 926. Comes back up to 12. You make another 30%, right? So, you know, now you're at like 60K. Come back down, you buy in here, and then you get this move. You're at like 100,000 at this point, you know. And when you sell the short-term gains, it's only like 30 grand, and you're up 70K. But here you're only up 40K, and then you make more money trading these moves and then paying the short-term gains than you do holding this whole time and paying the long-term gains. But that's if you have to be an expert trader, and you have to know your patterns, and you have to go in and out. If you want to take your trading to the next level, that means you don't live in fear, and you know you can beat the market, right? Now, that doesn't always happen, this push-up, right? Now, we did project it. I didn't think it was going to happen yesterday like that. I thought it was going to go like it normally does. That was absolutely insane. But, so the idea is, do you live in fear and think you're not good enough as a trader, so you have to hold long-term? Or do you live and do you think you're good enough? Now, I'm still not there yet. I don't trade in and out of every asset I own. I'll be honest. I think that would be insane. I think I would lose sleep, and it would be hard to do. I do try to trade out of certain assets, though. You know what I'm saying? I do try to trade out of certain assets. I think it's smart. Like gold is good to trade in out of. There's no denying trading the pattern is more profitable. You're absolutely right. Okay, so and honestly, here's the deal, though. Here's the deal with that. We're talking about monetary value here, right? But we didn't talk about the mental value of being able to keep something and walking away, playing with your family, and not having to be in front of a screen and constantly watching. So there's that too. So you give up. You pay for the value of your own life and attention span to get that monetary value. And some people don't consider that worthy. They don't. It all depends on someone's value in life, right? Some people own a boat. Going out on that boat means the world to them. They have a job that makes them 80 to 100K a year, and but they could be working way more and they could be making $1 million a year, but they'd rather work a smaller job, have a little boat, and just go out into the ocean. Keep it simple. That means that much to them. Value, right? I own a sailboat. I didn't buy a new car. I bought a sailboat. And people would say, why would you buy a sailboat? Like, that's crazy. And, it sits in the water. You only use it. But it's like, I love being on that boat so much. The value is there for me, right? So it all depends on what someone thinks value is to them, right? And so as pompous as a trader could say, I trade the pattern, I make more money than you long term. But you could say, oh, fine, but I made less money than you, but I was out sailing and while you were staring at the chart all day. So, hey, there's two flips to all that. There's two sides to every coin when it comes to that argument, right? Bitcoin, man, just loves to play games here on this line. It's just like it's gonna play games. To me, it's in a downtrend though. Falling off the top of the pattern here. This is where it got rejected. And now what will happen? So this is my line in the sand for Bitcoin. If it breaks this 200-day moving average, which is 17,004, we're going down to 15.1 easily. We do have a double bottom in the 4-hour. MACD looks strong. Wants to cross right now. Lack of bearish momentum. See what happens, man. We'll see what happens. It's tight. It's tight. Any tickers you guys want me to go over before I get out of here? I'm long term. We'll be back 15 range by January. Sold calls against my position too. I have tax liability. Yeah. I own stock options on the same position. Interesting. But you're right. I should have taken into consideration taking profits. Even though, right. Thanks for showing me the way, 40K. There's no denying trading the pattern is much work. You're absolutely right. It's good that we go over the opportunity costs, you know what I'm saying, of that idea. I like Cody. Keep Cody on your radar. A lot of news coming in. Something I want to show you guys too as well in my trading room is this pinned. I have a pinned list here. Super important. I'm going to go over it with you guys. This is key right now, what I'm giving you. Okay, the 15th dog top. All right. Okay, so November 29th, the Zen had its halving. November 30th. Okay, let's get in here. So mainnet launch for XEM on December 17th. December 15th, Stacks 2.0 mainnet or earlier. So look for that to pop too. STX. STX has had a lot of news lately. Let's kind of zero in on STX right now. So STX is having news. Wow, look, they popped too pretty hard in the last 4 hours. Came up hard, popped out of this falling wedge after a retest. So they broke out, retested, breaking back out. Look, 31% gains coming. We already had out of this pennant for STX. Now it's also kind of in a bull. To me, it's in a bit of a cup and handle, right? This is a cup. This is a pretty big cup here. There's your handle. Boom, something like this. We saw this with Wing. It was a very similar pattern. There's a larger idea here. We break this resistance and we blast. I mean, this has a mainnet coming. It's 40, 20, 28 all the way to 40 cents. Give you a 69% gain right there coming. So going over the news here, we have on the 31st of December, look at all this. Wabi Proto X stage. XRP X Zoom 1.0 or earlier. Let's take a look at that. No one really talks about this. XRP XUMM. No one has discussed this. I think this is something I should put on everybody's radar. Make a video about this. This is interesting. XRP Labs expects to release XUMM 1.0, the first non-beta version of the mobile app, in early Q1. Spark distribution, confidence is good. FLR snapshot, confidence is good. 8 votes, this is doing good. Coin market calendar, shows you all different things that are happening in the news. 3 coins to keep an eye on. Neo. It's got a testnet 2 weeks after that on December. So it released a pushback to December 8th, the Pro V4. Okay, so that's got some movement here. Then Theta Networks got protocol upgrades on the 10th of December. You can see that moved a little bit. And we got XRP with the Spark distribution. So they're on the news, man. Grayscale reports record 960 million in quarterly inflows. Today's Grayscale released its Q2 digital asset. Dude, anyway. So this is cool, man. Coin calendar, really good place to kind of show you what's happening, give you some highlights, and show you what's going on with the news in crypto. So it's all over the Spark distribution. That's hot, significant, and trending. And then you have upcoming events for Won Chain. See that? Second round of the UVU burn, Vietnam Stacks 2.0 AMA for block stacks. So that's big too on December 11th. That is yesterday, not today. Wabi Masternodes rewards. First day of the flash shots for XIO. Stellar Lumens Binance leverage token comes out. So you actually trade leverage token for Stellar today. Aave NFT distribution. The ETA for an Aave NFT is tomorrow, deadline the 11th. What was that? They're gonna give Aave Gochi to you if you own. Is that what's going on? ETA for an Aave NFT distribution is tomorrow, December 11th. I'm still up huge in the position and very happy we called it. That's great, man. Don't worry about it. I don't even think about it anymore. Monthly update for Aave. So it has an NFT distribution, interchain conversations tomorrow, monthly update, November newsletter recap is out. This is great, man. I love this. It's got coin rankings showing you what's happening, and it's all about the calendar, man. You got to know what's happening in these coins, right? So Neo's gonna have a mainnet launch on the 31st, man. It's a big deal. Binance. So a lot of mainnet launches. are coming out. I really, guys, look on the 31st, Wave sidechains, WAN public chain ecosystem, and many more. Seller sidechain mainnet, RLC LevX 5.0 or earlier, Seller mobile app release on the 31st, T-Fuel mainnet smart contract, analyst data edge node, cost testnet, Dust native Dusk smart contract interface, the Plonk gadgets, the NAS mobile DeFi app, and the Nano Pro DeFi app upgrade, Pod mainnet upgrade. Like, there's so much happening. Doc migration on the 31st or earlier, ETH 2.0 phase 0 or earlier, ELF mainnet launch, ORN mainnet launch, the Bella Flex launch. It's like it's set up to explode. Absolutely set up to explode. So this is interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, a lot of news, man. A lot of news. So stay up to date with this news. We'll go over this every day. We'll check out what's going on. We'll start making this part of the show. Coin market calendar. Okay. Hear about that KRS-One flipping there. It's dope. 39 likes. If we get to 50 likes, I will go live tonight. But we got to get to those 50 likes, though. But just don't hack them. Don't hack them. YouTube's all over it. So yeah, start earning passive income from crypto. FBC, the best way to multiply your capital. Finance and Business Consulting Limited. This is shady. 1% a day. Oh my god. 3% a day. Select the plan. I don't know, man. This stuff could be a scam. Then they have affiliate programs, CoinMarketCap. There's so many of these. Put your money in and just let it grow. $3 daily though for 360. You have to lock it up for that long, huh? Interesting. I don't know what that is. That could be a scam. I don't know. I don't think so, but who knows? I don't advise anyone go do anything like this. Just click that link to see what they're saying. But I don't advise against any of that. I don't want to be banned from YouTube. I don't want to push projects of that nature. I just give trading advice, technical analysis, and you can use that to your advantage. That's really what it's all about here on the channel. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for the day. 11:19. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, laid back. Just join so I can give a like for a probably good stream. Cheers for some Friday shenanigans. Thanks, man. I'm still up huge in the position. BTC looking like a dragon pattern. What is a dragon pattern? That's new to me. It make me want to Google it. Trading. The dragon pattern. The dragon harmonic pattern. Technical analysis. How to trade dragon price action. Dragon pattern is a reversal model of technical analysis on Forex. It's a rare candlestick figure indicating the very beginning of a trend reversal. So how is the dragon pattern formed in the chart? A dragon pattern is formed of a falling market. Its formation starts with the head. It is a local high from the ascending correction into a descending market. Once the dragon pattern head is formed, the market continues to decline, which leads to the formation of two consecutive lower lows on the chart, approximately on the same level. Those are the dragon's feet. Local low for the first testing of the support line at the lower pattern boundary forms the first foot of the dragon. The second foot is formed after the retesting the same support level. The difference between the lows of the first and the second feet make 5 to 10%. So this is the feet of the dragon we're talking here. There should be a peak between the dragon's feet or before the second or local high, who is called the dragon's hump. The foot hump foot. Foot hump foot, is that what we're talking there? Is essentially reversal double bottom pattern. The hump height is located at the level of 38 to 50% of the head height. Interesting. I was trying to, the page just froze on me. I can't scroll up or down. No idea why. How to trade the dragon pattern. When using dragon pattern in the Forex market, the position should be opened after its formation, i.e. after the price breaks the trend line or the hump pattern. To avoid entering the market on a false breakout, it's better to wait for a candle or a bar closing price to be above the line. For the dragon pattern in a downtrend, a breakout of the trend line. Add BG and FCX for my list next time. Let's look at it now. It's a little slow today. Fridays, man. I noticed Fridays are a little slow. Market's also kind of up in topsy-turvy. People are in a bit of a weird state today. Let's take a look at BG. Is that Bunge? Bunge? Right, on the New York Stock Exchange. Wow, this thing just exploded. It's in a rising wedge and it broke out of a rising wedge, so look for some more upside. When things break out of a rising wedge, they go parabolic. So you kind of want to look for these breakouts and play them. You know, these are bread and butter plays, honestly, in my opinion. So right off the jump, we're seeing this in a rising wedge. And let's give you a target for this. It's going to break out of, and it's going to take the length of the pole. So look for this to keep moving up to 78, honestly. If it respects the pattern, and honestly, why I said that so clearly without really looking at the oscillators, and yes, I know we are a little spent over here and we're going to be overbought soon, but it's probably going to go sideways. So then look for it to kind of do this, make a bit another bull flag in this area here, possibly. Very possible it does something like that. Okay. Something like that. And break out again. So yeah, I'm bullish on this, man. Going all the way up to 78, 75. Looking good. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, daily just had a cross. You're not even overbought yet. You're on your way. Breaking out of a falling wedge in the RSI. Stokes have some room to move. This is breaking out of a falling wedge. Let's look at your support and resistance lines. Well, you got some resistance right here. Strong at 71. So, and then you got to break that line there. And you break that line. And there you go. Let's take a look at... Oh wow, it's in a big range. Let's take a look at it on the weekly. Interesting. Fibonacci retracement came back up. At the 0.5 fib. It's also in this channel here, which it finally just broke out of. My opinion. It was in a falling wedge, so this is now breaking out of the fallen wedge. Yeah, this is a big deal to me. It breaks out of previous support and resistance from a long time ago. It's respecting the fibs greatly, so you can see it's moving through the Fibonacci levels really well. Yeah, this is in a good spot. It's a little spent on the weekly. That's the only thing, is it's overbought on the weekly, so that's the only thing that kind of sucks. Or a little overbought on the weekly. You need a cross and then a lack of bearish momentum on the weekly there. So that's the only thing that worries me there is the weekly isn't looking that strong. What is FCX? Sounds like 4X, you know. So many X's. Freeport, McMoran. And where are you getting these calls, honestly? So this one, you're a little late on this one, in my opinion, unless you were in it already. Look, double bottom played out. And these things play out perfectly. Look. Take the length of the head down to the neckline, and then take this here. Boom. You should get up even more. You see, we just busted through previous resistance here. It's all about support and resistance lines. They get respected over and over again. Every single asset does the same thing. I don't care what it is, man. Apple to Zilliqua. Double top, broke down, you know, like double top, then we came down. Now we got a double bottom, we break up. So it's kind of this idea here. You get a wink. No. You get like a top here and a top here, and then you get a bottom here and a bottom there. You know. Industrial copper. That looks like it's going to be a good move then. I like that. I like metals. I like metals. All right, man. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Not a lot of tickers, man. Not a lot of people. People weren't active today trading. We went over as much as we could. Let's check out Telegram. Someone killing them. Look at this. Making 306% on leverage. Getting in at 8.7662 and getting out at 8. Wow, that's a nice trade. Caught the bottom. Must have been up all night. Damn, how did you do that? Jesus. Now we're looking at XRP down, just a chart coming into the group. About to fly. Boom. Up to 37 possibly. Interesting. Looks just like this setup here. Right? They look identical. So there's a good chance that we move there. Interesting. Let's take a look at YFDI. My baby, how's it doing? How's it doing? The cover, man. Still doing really strong. YFDI holding strong levels here. It's gonna go. I have it documented, you know, on that chart. Chart says we're going to about 4,000, maybe even 4,500 on the chart. So don't sleep on that. That is a good call right there. YFDI, man. Don't sleep on YFDI. Unbelievable project. If it's in your jurisdiction, don't break any local laws. Do the right thing. Okay. Shout out to everyone on the live stream that came in today. Anthony, Elafieri, JV Supreme, this person, BS Social Swap, Brad Wade, my man, Mohit Singla, my dude. Everyone in here, Morafro, Noel, Chris Collin. What is an airdrop dump? Nice question. Arati, I like those questions, Chris. Thank you for asking those. Jose Saba, Mohit Singla, Noel, my man, Noel, Yippee Kaye, my dude, Noel back in there, BB and Mo. Shout out to everyone here, man. We'll be live tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for more. We'll be going over what happened with the XRP airdrop. We'll be seeing where we land, and we're seeing where Bitcoin is. Right now, I am just shorting XRP. That's only the play of the day. I'm looking at cover, looking at a few other things, but right now the market's a little sketchy. People are waiting to see what's going to happen to Bitcoin. So stay tuned for more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. If you came to my channel, you're already doing the right thing. And remember, 1, 2, 3, crypto is life.